Okay, so I'm going to do the new Spiral Abyss here before patch 2.3 launches. I'm anticipating my characters are going to be a lot stronger this go around. Now that I have my Hu Tao team fairly fleshed out, a little bit more, I've farmed for artifacts a little bit more, I'm anticipating a little bit more strength. Okay, so I just finished floors 9 and 10. Very, very easy. Hu Tao made it super easy to do this. The other team that I'm not using Eula on. Okay, so this is the setup I'm going to use for floor 11. Because the Pyro Hypostasis is on the second half and the Cryo Hypostasis is on the first half, it's definitely better to use Pyro on the first half, and then we need a solid team on the second half that has a Hydro character. While Xingqiu is good for the Pyro Hypostasis, sometimes his burst and skill can be a little iffy on whether I'll have it up at the right point or not, so I'd rather just rely on Barbara. It's a lot easier to use in that regard, so we're going to try this. And then Elemental Mastery is perfect for Vaporize comps and even Superconduct, so. Alright, here we go. We've got 17 opponents on this first half. We'll see how this goes. Again, I'm not using Onemo really, so we're gonna have to work on, you know, clumping and that kind of thing might be to our disadvantage a little bit here, but I think we can make it work, right? We can make it work. Just these Whopper flowers can be pretty annoying though. But I think I've got the rotation down really well here. Just making sure I'm using everything in the right order really makes a big difference. So, you know, I want to make sure I get the shield up with Toma first. And then since I'm using Zhongli here, I can fortify it even further. And then we get Xingqiu here. You want to make sure with Xingqiu you're picking up the particles, because that's where a lot of it comes in. If you're not picking up the particles that he makes with his skill, then you're not going to get his burst in time. And that's the tricky part. But yeah, Hu Tao performs so well here. I mean, she's just fun to use, super powerful. See, and then here, I just picked up the particles, and that's the important part. If you don't pick up the particles, at least with my current build, sometimes I just don't get Xingqiu's energy, and that is a big problem, because without Vaporize... He's the last enemy here, so he should go down pretty quick. There we go. And he does so much damage, too. I've got him built fairly aggressively, so Xingqiu just does a ton of damage on his own as well. It's pretty insane. And then with this setup, I try to use Raiden Shogun's skill first, and then switch to Diona to get your shields up, and to get Eula energy. And then I use Diona's burst as well. And then I switch to Eula and get her burst down. And then that primes Raiden to go off. Because now her resolve is super high, and she can just go off. She does a ton of damage. And then once her burst runs out, you can refresh her skill, go back to Diona, get Eula some more energy. I have to really make sure that Eula picks up the particles first.
I'll protect us. Ain't having your drink.
And then we can use her burst again.
Vengeance will be mine.
It really comes down to how many enemies are on the field too. If there's a lot of enemies, then you'll get your energy back really quickly.
More speed.
Go back to Raiden.
There is no escape. Let's dance.
Problem too with Barbara though is I'm not really using her burst very much because I don't really need it, so it's almost kind of like I should just use it. But she's not using Noblesse, so which may be something I should change to. But
Freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
the Whopper flowers need to go down first. They're so annoying.
More speed. Illusion shattered. Now you
See, with full resolve, she just goes off. Get his shield down with Barbara.
Let the show begin.
Super quick. These guys should go down super fast.
I condemn you.
Yeah, I don't even need a burst. Let's just go around. Oop. Easy. That would be a lot faster with an emo. I mean, part of the problem is I can't clump everybody up together, and if I brought an emo, I could do it a lot faster, I think. But when it comes to the Hypostasis, I don't need an emo, really. I mean, I could use it, but you're not trying to clump in the Hypostasis phase, so it just becomes kind of a hindrance at that point. Alright, here we go. Damage portion. Yeah, she just does so much damage. And I don't even have her that optimally built. See if I can get his burst off. Make sure Jingchu picks up the particles, but see, even then, he didn't get his burst down. So I'm not going to have Vape this go around. I need to build him with a little more energy, because that's definitely hurting me a little bit. There are times where, even with everybody's burst going off, he's not getting his full energy potential. Because you want to have Jingchu's burst up every cycle, and if a cycle goes by where I don't get his burst up, then Hu Tao does way less damage.
Let's get down to business.
I'll protect us.
I don't have Diona's burst though, so this is not going to do as well, but there's only 4 enemies here, so yes, he went down super fast. See, and her resolve isn't really that high because I'm not bursting with everybody, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just use it just to raise it up a little bit, but I have a feeling I'm not going to need it this go around.
Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin.
Right, they should be dead.
No escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Got him. Alright, 3rd chamber. This shouldn't be too bad. This is going to be the tough part, is dealing with these Hypostasis for sure. Do 2 cycles. There we go. There we go. Got him. I think we got him. Where are they, though?
Don't get too close. Supporting fire.
Alright, we gotta get Come on, come on, come on. No. Wasn't enough. So close, too. But I think we'll be okay here. Yeah. Now we just have to finish off the last bubble. Wherever it is.
Fire, fire, hands on fire.
Come on, there we go. Alright. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Would have liked a 1 cycle kill, but we're gonna have to just be okay with that for now.
Shine
So
down.
we should probably shield first. So at least Barbara can do some work here. There we go.
Let the show begin.
Now we're a little more situated. Alright. Sweet. Got him there. Let's get some.
There is no escape.
Get some shred here. Get some shred. Sweet. That's pretty good damage. Okay. Could have been better, but I think we'll still make it.
Let's dance. Shine down.
Come on, show yourself.
Shudder.
Where'd you go? Ah, that could have been better. Dang it.
Think you can bully me?
Let's see if we can finish him off here.
Freeze to
Come
the core.
on.
Eye for an eye.
Got him. Got him. There we go. Whew. A close one, too. Just a lot of it's just trying to line up all the timings, and sometimes the phases just don't go in your favor, and you're not doing the right damage at the right time, and it just can kind of screw you over for sure. So, but not terribly difficult. Floor 12, I think I'm just going to go with the same lineups here. They seem to line up pretty well with the order of the bosses. I really want to try Hu Tao on the Meguu Kenki, so I think that'll be a fun challenge. So I've already done it with Eula and Raiden, so just repeating it wouldn't be as fun. I want to kind of test to see what we can do. All right. Let's get our rotations going here. All the bursts are up, so that makes this a lot easier. Only 6 enemies.
I will have order.
I think we're going to do really
Know my
well
soul.
here.
Let me weave you a verse.
How's this?
Start over.
Yeah, got him. Yeah, look at all the damage. Jeez.
Finally, I check this.
Would have been nice to have done that in 1 rotation, but he's going to go down with Xingqiu even, so.
How's this?
And we'll be back up with Hu Tao in the second half. Get her burst up. Yeah, hopefully they'll clip up. Nah, her burst didn't come up in time.
Don't get too close. Rise.
It's okay,
Order
though.
guide you.
We'll get it on the second half here.
Outlines your fate. Rank cutter.
Yeah, and they're all clumped up too, so that's like perfect. Oh yeah, they're going down super quick.
Check this out. Here a second. I will have order.
Alright, got Xingqiu's burst again.
Let me weave you a verse.
Let's vape him. 1 guy left. Oh yeah, he's toast.
Hands on fire.
He's toast. See ya. Alright. Alright, we gotta focus on this guy heavily. There's Geo Bishops.
Think you can bully me? You handle your drink.
Burst up.
Think you can bully me? Crush. Flood of frost.
Let's do this.
Rack and ruin.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, you love to see that. That's so good.
Torn to oblivion.
Take down all these guys with Raiden. Oh yeah, he's gonna go down super fast.
Judgment. Shiver.
Yeah, no contest here.
Look at you, Boozound. Shudder. Freeze to the core. condemn
Oh yeah, you're done for. You're done for. You're done for. Sweet. All right, easy 3-star there. Not too bad. Hu Tao definitely is improving my times a lot. All right, big boy, come on, let's do this.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Yeah, we'll burst you down.
Order guide you.
Okay, I'll get Xingqiu's burst off on this first rotation. That's good. Do some dash canceling here. That's pretty good. It's not bad. Okay, we'll get Toma's burst even on the second rotation.
Got you covered.
Ugh, didn't hold for Zhongli.
Rain outlines your fate.
No vape on this rotation either. Xingqiu just doesn't have enough energy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Toma's shield alone does a lot of damage though, or it holds up pretty well.
Check this out.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think we got him. Let's just see if this Zhongli's burst will just burst him down. I don't even think we need to do a rotation. Let's just finish him. Yeah, got him. When you get close to the enemy dying, you don't need to do a rotation. You can just let it, you know, let Hu Tao do her thing. Let's see if we can get her down. Eula's burst here, come on. Oh, the freeze is so annoying.
Freeze to the core. Let us cross sword. Judgment. Lights out. Scratch. Having your drink. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Raiden's burst for these little mini guys, because I can't clump them, so they'll take way too long to kill otherwise. Get the Mirror Maiden down. Where'd she go?
Rack and ruin. Think you can bully me? Look at you.
Where'd she go though? Can't see where she went.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Why does she keep disappearing?
Shine down. Think you can bully me? Can't have you.
9 seconds here. Can we do it? Can we get her? Can we get her? Oh, shoot. Oh, man, just barely. We just barely got her. Holy smokes. Whew. That was a close one. Yeah, some of the... When I don't have a Nemo and I can't round up the little guys, it becomes a lot more difficult, for sure. Alright, final level. Let's see what we can do here.
Fire it up. Rise.
Let me weave you a verse. This isn't good. Higher,
That's pretty decent damage there.
Don't get too close. Supporting fire. Order guide you. Stabilize.
Okay. Okay. It's not too bad.
Time to go.
Stabilize. I got you covered.
Witness the power of
Ugh, he's just so far away. You have to chase after them because they just like
Here's backup.
completely separate, right?
Gather.
is it?
This is order. Solidify.
Rain cutter.
I don't know, the timing on that is a little rough. It's definitely a little rough.
There is no escape. Shake it and stir. Scratch. In and out of your drink. More speed.
Okay,
Crush.
there.
Huh? Yeah. Lights out. Shine down. Beg for mercy.
Ugh, the timing on that was not good.
Let's go, let's go. Shake it and stir.
Just need Eula's burst like so bad.
Vengeance will be mine. Yeah. I condemn you. Illusion shattered. Sayonara special.
There we go. Come on, take him down, take him down, take him down. Come on, Raiden, take him down. Spawn.
There is no escape. Judgment.
Gotta get this down.
I'm a rock. In and out of your dream. Shine down. Let us cross
Come on.
freeze to the core.
Come on. This has to be it. This has to be it. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, so clutch. Oh, man. That's so intense. Jeez. Whew. It's like at the end, I have to get Eula's burst off and Raiden's burst off exactly at the same time. Otherwise, it just completely flops on those last three enemies. But at least the last three enemies stay together pretty well. But yeah, very tough. Hu Tao definitely helps me. Very strong, but I need to build up her artifacts a little more. I need to build up energy recharge a little bit more on like my Toma and my Jingcho so that they actually have a burst every rotation. Because what I'm finding is that my bursts aren't lining up every single rotation. And I know that has to do with energy recharge. And then Hu Tao, I need to get some elemental mastery on her because I notice her vaporized damage isn't nearly as high as it should be. So I think those are the two biggest factors I'm facing right now that are kind of making it a little bit dicey, where I could have a more commanding time if I just built those characters up a little bit more. I'm not 100% convinced Toma is even the way to go there. I almost think a different character might be better. If I have Zhongli for shield already, I don't need Toma also for shield. So either replacing Toma or Zhongli with an Anemo character who can shred resistances, I think that would make a huge difference too. So next iteration, I may try replacing one of those two characters with Kazuha and see how that goes, because I think that would make a bigger difference for sure. So I think that's about it for me, guys. I hope to see you in the next one.